What's going on, guys? Fun with Knives back again. And what do we have here? Now, I'm going to tell you a little story, and it's not going to be a long one because really we're here just to answer one question. And that question is, how the hell did this happen to this knife right here? This is, of course, the Strade SHF 52M, and being for micarta, previously reviewed knife and highly recommended because of all that wear you see on the blade there. This thing is a phenomenal knife for the money. I mean, really, it's the epitome of value in large fixed blades. 1095 steel, micarta handles, nice and beefy. Good for all sorts of tasks, wood splitting, wood processing, camp tasks, you know, you name it. This thing has performed well, and I mean really well in the past for me. So, back to the question again, what the hell happened? Now, I'm going to tell you the story of how this piece of micarta handle just decided to snap off. And you guys can tell me if you think I maybe abused it, took it outside of its, philosophy of use, if you will, or that I somehow just got unlucky. So let's see. Well, I took this knife on a little camping excursion. And by camping, I mean we slept in the back of the truck because really we were there to hang out in the water, to have fun in the river and do all that kind of stuff. So we just slept in the back of the truck. But at one point, we needed a fire. Brought some firewood. Luckily, I didn't have to go get any because this is kind of one of those populated campgrounds, i.e. not really in nature, but I was breaking down some wood. I was batoning really well, and you can see the edge that this thing has on it. My friend actually has, I think it's a work sharp or some sort of automated sharpener, and he was testing it a long time ago, and he got a near mirror finish on this thing, and it is extremely sharp. And it still looks that way even after some use. And this was not his fault. See that little wavy feature there? He actually got a huge nick in the blade all smoothed out. So good on him for doing such a good job sharpening this 1095. Now, I was batoning and I went into a very, very knotty log. And not like naughty, but oh my god, oh, I'm still leaving that in there. It just had a lot of knots in it, so I was just kind of hacking away, trying to get through it, and I realized, I was like, man, this thing is really stuck. And I mean, really stuck. So I grabbed a friend, and we finally got it, pried it out of there. But as I was batoning, going down into it, I got stuck like this. I was right near the center, and there's no way I was going to be able to go any further down, so I flipped it upside down, and I was going to pan it out from the edge side. Now, of course, every time you hit the edge, the wood got stuck, whatever. But I was kind of doing this kind of thing. So as I was kind of reverse batoning it in, it was skewed. So I decided to hit here. Now, I did hit in the choil, most of it. And on that strike, off came a piece of micarta. This piece right here. Now, that leads me to believe that... oh, there's quite a lot of options here. This is low quality micarta. Not that I'm familiar with that, with quality levels of micarta at all. Second choice being that I abused this knife. I should not have batoned it anywhere but the spine of the blade, which might be the case, who knows. Or potentially I just got unlucky, and this was just at a weak spot in the handle, i.e. right by this handle screw, really, that's holding that scale on. This is kind of a weak point in the micarta, and just that that vibration was enough to separate that off. Now, should I super glue it? Should I contact Strade for a new handle scale? Should I just paracord wrap it? I have no idea, but it was just interesting what happened. Now, I'm not super upset by this or anything. This knife has been a beater since I got it, and it will continue to be a beater, and I still highly recommend it. It was just something interesting. Now tell me what you guys think about that little story, what happened for sure, and what my steps should be going forward. And as always, thanks for watching, and remember, have fun with your knives.